The next section that we're going to talk about is active and passive fire control. Active fire control includes sprinkler systems, water, foam, insert gases, chemical powders, and halons. These are things that we're most familiar with. We see sprinkler systems, we have fire extinguishers, so just remember actives are things that that we actively do, or the sprinkler systems actively just do it by itself to take out fires. Passive fire control includes fire retardants, coatings, mortar-based, intumescence, sublimation, mineral fiber, and non-coating earth mounds. So, the fire retardants, they are actually added to the textile itself to help decrease the chance of the fire spreading. Interior finish. An interior finish is anything that is used for the exterior or interior surface and is labeled as an interior finish. So, the National Fire Protection Association labels surfaces as materials used on walls, ceilings, and floors. Wildlife Safety Code excludes trim and incidental finishes, fire hanging drapery, paint, or varnish that covers most or all of a wall may be counted as being an interior finish. Fire barriers. We went over the definition of what a fire barrier is, but for more information about this, just go to the research paper, and there's a large section on how these work. But there are 3 different types of fire barriers, and a fire barrier is a vertical or horizontal assembly that is fire resistant rated. And this one, they're both different types, and fitting the barrier is safe, easy, and quick, and it provides an efficient fire protection to stop the fire. Plastics versus cellulose-based materials in fires. So I'm first going to talk about plastics, and the pros of plastics are that they're easy to work with, they're lightweight, and they last for several years. The cons are they catch on fire quickly, and they burn very slowly, and they also are new to construction, and so there aren't lots of different types of colors and color options. Cellulose, the pros from those are they're made from recycled materials, and they're coated with fire retardants. And the cons, they retain water, and they fall apart quickly. The CPSC is a Consumer Product Safety Commission, and it is in charge of protecting the public for unreasonable risks of serious injury or death from thousands of types of consumer products under the agency's jurisdiction. The CPSC is committed to protecting consumers and families from the pose of fire, electrical, chemical, or mechanical hazards, or can injure children. Toxicity. According to the Interior Design Reference Manual, materials should be selected that emit few or no harmful gases, such as chlorofluorocarbons and formaldehyde and other listed in the EPA's list of hazardous substances. And throughout all that I've talked about, as interior designers, we don't have to memorize everything, and we just need to be up to date on what the different codes are, because sometimes they change. We just need to know to make sure that our designs, that we are aware of if we're putting toxic things, if they will have toxic fumes that come out. We need to be aware of not putting them where they might start on fire easy. So, and the last thing I'm going to talk about is the 5 ways that designers can exercise greater concern for fire liabilities. And the first one is using small percentages of materials that are known to be potentially toxic. Talked a little bit about that. Number 2, using less toxic materials in critical occupancies such as nursing homes, schools, and institutional facilities. 3, considering the total potential for hazard, investigating materials with reduced heat release and burning rates, and this could reduce the amount of smoke produced. 4, when specifying materials, that are significantly toxic, providing an outer shield that can prevent early ignition, and staying informed on the state-of-the-art combustion testing and supporting manufacturers that incorporate fire-safe materials in their products. Thank you for listening.